Good morning, everyone. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing just fine, just in this kitchen, about to make like a little spinach egg omelet. I need to eat something healthy today. Yesterday, I did so much moving around. By the time I went to bed last night, it felt like every bone in my body was broken. I'm not even kidding. I was so achy. I changed my bedroom around, moved some furniture around. I call myself using my legs and my arms instead of my back. Man, I'm telling you, I was so jacked up by the time I went to bed last night. I was like, I had to take some Tylenol. I was so achy. And I'm the type of person, I don't like to just do a whole bunch of medicine if I don't have to. So when I was fully expecting to not be able to move when I woke up this morning. But lo and behold, surprisingly, I was okay. And I noticed because of what I ate yesterday, I had a lot of veggies yesterday. I'm a huge believer in veggies helping you to feel better. And so I thought, you know what? Let me just try to get back on a little bit more of a health kick, although I am using some butter this morning. I'm between grocery shopping trips. And so I thought, okay, I know I have something nutritious that I can eat. And I do. I have some leftover. I had some cherry tomatoes that I had left over from some salad. I had a few salads this week. I don't want any more salads. And y'all see that? I diced up some cherry tomatoes, some jalapeno peppers. I have a jalapeno plant, so I have to eat them. And some fresh garlic. And I just threw some nature seasoning on here. I like nature seasoning. It's one of my favorites. It's what my mom used to eat. So I'm just gonna, like I said, I had a bunch of salads and I do have a bunch of spinach left over. So I'm just gonna throw all of this in the pan along with a couple of eggs and a little cheese and call it a day. I have a new frying pan here, stainless steel. These bad boys are so unforgiving. They're unforgiving when it's time to clean them, when you're using them. If you know how to adjust the temperature just right, then it's fine. But I have learned that with these stainless steel pans, you have to cook with the temperature kind of on low, medium to medium low, depending on what you're cooking. They do cook your food well when you have the temperature right, but when you don't have the temperature right, they don't cook your food too well. They burn your food. And then when it's time to clean the pan, oh my gosh, it's so hard to clean these things. But I have discovered that if you use a combination of dishwashing liquid and baking soda and like a little brush, just a little brush that you use on your dishes anyway, clean that bad boy so fast, does a really good job, makes your pots and pans shine. And so I'm just gonna have a little omelet. Now, when I make my omelets, I don't like any of my veggies cooked all the way down to like nothing. I should have put some onions in there. Anyway, so I got my peppers in there, my fresh garlic, my tomatoes, using the rest of the spinach up, which is good. Good that I'm doing that. I'm going to give this a quick stir. And then, y'all, it's going to be on. It's going to be time for me to eat and get ready to go to work. I'm doing this before work. I actually ran an errand this morning, so I don't have a lot of time. But I was like, I got to do this. Doing this because I know from experience that spinach and tomatoes and garlic, that stuff, man, takes away all the pain in your body. This is looking so good. I don't know if y'all can see that. Looking good enough for me. I don't usually cook with nonstick spray, but with these stainless steel pans, let me just hit my edges real quick. I'm telling you, you have to use these things. Still have my temperature on low. Throw my eggs in here. I've already seasoned these eggs with a little nature seasoning. And y'all, this is going to be my little breakfast omelet, if you will. And it's going to be good to go. I'm not going to have any bread or toast with it. I have no problem with eating bread. Love my bread, love my toast. I just don't feel like doing all of that today. I don't have time to do all of that anyway. So, anyways, I'm going to put a nice little amount of cheese. I wish I had some goat cheese or something like that, some feta cheese, but I don't. Let me tell you, I had call myself having a grilled cheese sandwich yesterday. I inadvertently purchased some reduced fat cheese. Let me tell you, I'm just putting a little parsley on here just to make it pretty. That cheese did not melt. I didn't realize it was, reduced fat. And it was store brand, which I don't usually buy. I usually buy either Sargento's or what's my favorite cheese? Can't even think of the Tillamook. That's my favorite. But Food Line, they had theirs on sale or whatever. So I was like, let me just go ahead and get these 2 packs for $4 or whatever it was. Cheese did not melt. I was so upset. I was like, what am I eating? What are they feeding us? I've never seen cheese that won't melt. I even had an open faced grilled cheese sandwich in the oven on broil. Did not melt. It turned crispy and dark, not really dark brown, but it was going to be dark brown. I was like, what is this? I was so upset. And then I took the pack out of the refrigerator, and I'm turning this off now. This is pretty much done. And I was like, oh my gosh, I accidentally bought some reduced fat cheese. The first ingredient was milk and cheese or something like that. So it's not like they had a bunch of stuff in it that wasn't real food. I mean, it was, but it just had no fat in it. The fat brings the flavor, y'all. I'm telling you. That's why y'all saw me put a little bit of butter in this pan. And so I had a pack of Sargento's cubed cheese, this right here, that I was snacking on. So I just went ahead and cut that up. That's what I'm having inside of my eggs. And it looks good. It smells good. It's already melting. And y'all, this is breakfast right here. Smells really amazing in here. I know I'm going to get some benefits from the tomatoes, garlic, peppers, and spinach. That's the plan. I'm going to do a little juicing later. I'm going to go buy some stuff to juice, but I have some stuff in my fridge that I have to go ahead and use. I have some strawberries, 1 nice size apple, a kiwi, and let's see, strawberries, apple, kiwi, and I think that's it. I'm just going to throw all those in the juicer, so I'll have that later. And then I'm going to go to the grocery store and go ahead and get my veggies to do my juicing. So here is what it looks like. Doesn't that look amazing? It's going to taste amazing too. Anyways, I got to go. It's time for me to go to work. If I stop this video right now, I have 1 minute to get over there and sit down and log in. Y'all have a great rest of your day. And remember, take care of yourself. Eat something nutritious today, okay? I'll see y'all later.